Welcome back again. We're back with the Master Duel. I'm still trying this stuff out and getting back into playing, so yeah, I'm giving y'all free leeway to make fun of me and stuff. But today we're going to talk about the current state of trading card games. Kind of. I just want to talk while I'm playing this a little bit. I'm about to get absolutely cooked here because he has friggin' Dark Magician hot going here. We're going to go second. Anyway. So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about some stuff that I witnessed. So I was back in my hometown this past weekend, and I decided to go to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament just to see, because I had played this and it was pretty fun, and I wanted to see about getting back into the game, stuff like that. And so I go in and I walk up to one of the guys. I still have my deck. Let me see. It's right here. It's a dragon deck. It's pretty much the same thing I'm running now, you know. And then it has a couple of cards from my childhood because it was fun. I wanted to play the cards that I liked. But so Yu-Gi-Oh is very weird to me. I heard the power creep was kind of insane, and these you can lose on turn 1 or 2 now, stuff like that. Which I know some people who are heavy Yu-Gi-Oh players are probably rolling their eyes, but I'm gonna get to that. So I went last night. I went up to a guy and I said, "Hey man, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh growing up, and I was thinking about playing it again. Could you show me the ropes of that, because I don't want to get into it if it's not going to be any fun." And he was like, "Yeah, the metagame right now is hand traps, and it's a 10 to 15 card deck. You can build a pretty cool dragon deck for $100-$160. And I was like, Jesus, what the fuck? That sounds awful. He was like, "Yeah, it's pretty shit." He was like, "But we're about to play a game. We just came in from Georgia for a big tournament." And he was like, "We're about to play a tournament here." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And he was like, "You can watch a couple if you want to." And I said, "Sure." So I sat down next to him and I watched him play. The game was over in 5 or 6 turns. And he, there was probably 1 or 2 monsters used. And he was like, "Yeah, so that's the meta right now." And I was like, "Fuck. Did any of y'all have any fun? Did any of y'all have any fun?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's fun." I was like, "Is it?" Because to me, I love trading card games. Don't get me wrong. I love them. They are, everything to me. But dude, where are the monsters? That's what makes it kind of fun, isn't it? I mean, look, Dark Magician's here now. That's fun. I don't want to see 92,000 trap cards and all this bullshit, just to win a game. It's a job for them, and that's fine. That's super okay. I'm not going to hate on somebody's ability to make a living off of the things they love. But it's the same reason I left Magic. So I played Magic. I'm not going to say I was a professional or anything like that, but it's how I made money when I was 16. I mean, gas money. I would only play limited format because I wasn't a very big constructed guy, and I couldn't I couldn't be bothered to put in the time to build a deck. So I just would research the cards, go to a sealed event, play pre-releases and drafts, and then play in a tournament. And I got a couple of wins here and there. I've won a couple tournaments. So I think it's safe to say I was pretty familiar with Magic. And I went and played a draft probably 2 summers ago, and I looked around and realized that everybody there was just there for the money, and was just there to win, and they were very rude. And I obviously know that's not everywhere, because I had some great people growing up, but I went to about 2 or 3 drafts afterwards, and it was the same thing where I would leave after round 1, where I was like, "Yeah, that was fun. It was hard, but I just don't want to play against these guys. I'm glad I got the win. You can have the win, but you guys are assholes, kind of." But see, this is what I'm talking about, dude. It seems like the thing is just crazy combos. Call me an old head, but I love a good combo. Don't get me wrong. I like a good 1-2. What I don't like is turn 1. I have a 2,800 attack power. I've summoned 1 creature, you know what I mean? It sucks. And it's not, I'm sure once you start into it and you grow up with it, it's probably super fun. Okay, so can I, I don't even know what's going on anymore with some of these games, because of how crazy they are. I've had the most fun with Card Fight Vanguard. That's been kind of the most fun I've had. Just because it seems to be doing a really good job of being very balanced. Same with Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering has been very balanced. I don't know now, but since I left it, before that it was pretty good. It's really annoying for me to see these games not be fun anymore, because everybody's trying to make it a career or make it, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind if you're there were casual players at my tournaments and shops that just want to play the game, and that's really fun to me. And then there's like tournaments where it is like casual and you just want to like play casually and stuff like that, but it sucks to go up against somebody who just has more money and so they have a better deck because they got a better job or whatever. It's super annoying, and it's super annoying to get beat down, and then when they see a new player, they don't think, oh, I should probably show this guy the ropes, like how it was for me when I was first learning Yu-Gi-Oh! But like I said before, that'll be a story for a different day. Like, it was great. It was a great environment, and now it seems like the culture is completely shifted, and they just kind of like beat down on these new players, and you know, kick them to the curb when they're done, and they're like, you know, better luck next time, rather than like flourishing that flower. Like, nobody's going to want to play that game if you just beat them to shit every time you play them. They're not going to get stronger, you know? That's like going to work out and consistently trying to lift 225 when you've never worked out. Like, you're never going to be able to lift it because you aren't laying those foundations, which is, you know, falling in love with the game and the cards and the monsters and stuff like that. I especially hate seeing these resellers on the cards. I saw a video today. And again, I'm not going to hate anybody who's making this their career. I hate it if they don't have a passion for it and are strictly using the money greed type stuff. There's people who you can tell love it and people who you can tell love winning. And I'm not sure if that, I'm going on a ramble that I'll probably cut out, but basically what I'm trying to say is I hate seeing people who don't enjoy the game or know about the game exploit the game, and even if they play it, making it not fun for everybody else, even though it's fun for them, it's just kind of a dick move and not good for the community, like what's about to happen to me. But like this for me, this is my third match of casual, and like I don't even know what's going on because there's like no, like, look at this, we're getting another, I don't know, like I hate seeing this shit because it makes the game not fun. And maybe I need to get with the times and I'm just an old head, but I just hate seeing that, like, to me, in the trading card game community, apart from like Vanguard maybe, and maybe I'm biased, I haven't seen too many people who are actually in love with the game. Too many Pokemon players are doing it for the money because that was on a resurgence because of Logan Paul. Too many Magic players hate you know, like it seems like they hate playing the game. Like they're a slave to it. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are just, you know, the worst guys you've ever met because they do this. Like, I don't want to play another match because I don't want to run into this again. You know, but what are you going to do? I want y'all to remember that this is my experience too. I understand this isn't the same everywhere, and I really hope to find a community like one day that allows me to flourish this love for trading card games and competitive play without being a total dick about it. You know what I mean? But this is also a discussion. I want y'all to know. Please let me know in the comments your experiences. Tear me apart. I don't really care, you know. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. Give me some advice, please, God. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and giving us a place to talk about this. And hopefully we'll be able to talk about more stuff like this soon. So thank you.